it. Like, I do think, oh my God, what's wrong with me?
Okay, I have a resting bitch face. I don't know where it came from. I think my face kind of just naturally sits in that position. This is kind of weird to talk about on camera. Oh my God. I've recently been trying to stray away from it because I realized that sooner or later when I finish college and all that and I start getting more opportunities, it's not really gonna be a good look for me if every time I go out and people are telling me to smile, it kind of affects my current job. And I work in customer service, so when other people are looking at me after someone just like gave me a lecture on why I should smile in public, even though that's really creepy and weird, I don't get as many clients, which I shouldn't be too surprised about actually. And it's always the it's like a 30, 40, 50-year-old man. I'm like, bro, leave me alone. But at the same time, I can see where they're coming from. I would just rather that kind of person not tell me to do that, because they've been kind of telling women to do that for quite a while, and it just doesn't mean anything when it's coming from them. And it's like, God forbid I just want to be tired and just look neutral for like a second. Someone's gonna catch that and be like, ma'am, smile. I'm like, stop. This little guy right here is the reason why I smile most of the time anyway, so as long as I have him and think about him sometimes, then I can really power through that whole, if I'm having a depressing day, which, let's talk about it. I was having a really, really bad day. I was just having a bad day. I really did not like the predicament I was in. I was having some, I guess, at-home issues, but I was also having issues with college. Everything just kind of just came down on me that day. And I got to the point where I just got really just depressed out of nowhere. But I still had to go out and talk to people, and I get it. I'm still in a customer service environment, but if I'm asking to go home, and everyone gets to go, let me stop. Everyone used to get to go home because they felt unwell. I just feel like if you visibly see that I am literally about to break down crying, you should just at least let me get a break. But I couldn't get the break because we're understaffed. I go out, I talk to a customer, I try to give the most elevated appearance as possible. Just because I'm not out there showing all my teeth doesn't mean I can't help you. First of all, and she was on the phone. I went out to her before, she told her to wait a minute, and then I came out to her again and she told me to wait a minute even longer, and she was out there 20 minutes on the phone, but whatever. But I generally want to avoid situations like that, and I can't, because for some reason everyone's just looking at me. I mean, of course they are. They're like laser focused on me. They're laser focused on me at the very bad, 95% of the time. I'm at work either neutral or happy, sometimes bored, but I feel like a bored expression is different from I don't want to talk to anybody, that kind of thing, where when you look bored, people want to approach you. When you look a certain type of bored where it borders on there's a look that you have that, even though it's drab, it's approachable because someone wants to change it. And then there's a certain look where it's drab and it's non-approachable because they don't want to deal with it. Apparently my face doesn't differentiate the two. So someone will come up to me and try to start a conversation. In my head, I'm probably like, I know this man sees that I'm not in the good mood. Why does he want to start a conversation that's like 20 minutes long? But I'll still listen because I'm not rude. And then at the same time, they'll complain because I'm not inputting in the story. I don't know who has to hear this, but not everyone you walk up to wants to hear the story that you're trying to tell. I get it. I want to be nice. I will hear you out, but if the story's going on for more than 5 minutes, I'm gonna start tuning you out. My RBF is mostly just attributed to work. I haven't really run into that issue anywhere else because no one's looking at me anywhere else, but for some reason everyone's eyes are just wandering toward mine every chance they get. I work 5 hours, maybe 7 hours in my part-time, and it's just me. I can't get a break. As I said before, I'm trying to change that, and actually what I've noticed is in me trying to change that and be more outgoing and flexible, no one wants to talk to me. So like, I don't get it. Do you want me to just have like an air of get away from me, or do you want me to be outgoing and then you reject me? Because at this point, it's like, what's the encouragement to improve if you're just gonna keep rejecting me? I've also been having a lot of weird dreams about it. Dreams like I'll be in a job interview and they'll just take a look at my face and then they'll just completely disqualify me. It's actually pretty demoralizing. But I try not to let that get to myself. In fact, the main reason why I'm actively trying to stray away from this, I guess, sort of output that I can't help but making is because I know in those dreams I feel awful. And in person I feel awful, but in those dreams, it's in a situation where I really, really want something, but I can't get it because of how I look. I guess because this is something that I can change, I'm more motivated to change it. I don't want this to be sort of like a conforming thing. Let me see how I'm gonna phrase this. I would be conforming, but that is only because the absence of my conformity would do bad for me in the long run. And I feel like if it's gonna like bite you, then you should at least make an effort to change. Like, I can't change the people around me, and the people around me aren't gonna be motivated to change anytime soon. So I feel like I have no choice. And it's really sad to say, like I said, I don't want to give out that message that you have to do these things. In the same vein where it's like losing weight gives you a lot of more opportunities, even if I feel confident in, I guess, the way I look outwardly, and I feel like that shouldn't change or dictate who I am. Some people just can't differentiate the neutral expression from your overall personality for some reason. They're not gonna change. And for me, I find it a bit easier to just kind of go with it so that it doesn't bite me. That's like a whole can of worms. I just wanted to expose that kind of, what I'm dealing with at the moment. I don't want to change, but I have to if I want this to be something I can do naturally in the long run. And in doing something like this, YouTube for example, realistically, like, do you want to watch a person that's just like, for 5 minutes? No, you don't. That has been brought up to me so many times that I'm sick of counting. I'm gonna make an effort to change. Because one of the reasons I thought about changing is because so I work in, let's say I work for tech support, and I was on my way to go get solid state hard drive. If you don't know, is a faster version of a regular hard drive, and it's a little flat square. Point is, I was going on the other side of the store to go get this SSD to put in a client's computer. Some guy randomly comes up to me. I live in Miami, and like, you can look at a SoundCloud rapper and know they're a SoundCloud rapper before your peripheral knows that they're a SoundCloud rapper. So comes up to me, all the Dre's, he had the Island Boy cut. Comes up to me, you're a 5 in the face, but you're a 3 in your body. What? After that, I don't know why I said thank you. That was an L for me, but I said thank you, and I got the SSD and I left. And I think when I got home, I just had a regular day. That didn't affect me because he was talking about my features. For some reason, I'm not offended when someone talks about my feature, like my appearance, because it's not something I can change right away. But because they're talking about my face and that I know that they're attributing my face to my personality, I just take issue with that. Fortunately, I'm gonna try to meld. I'm gonna see how this goes. I'm not too thrilled about it. This will be a learning experience. Thank you for watching this video. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you want. Comment if you've had to deal with this before. I just want to know if this is something other women actually deal with, because at least the women I know don't. It'll give me peace of mind. Yeah, take it easy.